If your business relies on Instagram to showcase your products, services, or your brand story, this update might change how new audiences find you online. But here's the kicker. It's not actually new. Let's talk about what's really happening behind the scenes, what it means for your SEO strategy, and how to optimize your Instagram posts to show up in Google, even if this feature has technically been live for years. Welcome to Marketing Trends Now. I'm Katie Brinkley, a social media strategist who's been in the game for over 2 decades. And I'm a business owner just like you. If you want to stay ahead of the algorithm without burning out, I've got you. I know you've got a business to run, so I'm going to keep it short, smart, and worth your time. Let's dive into today's episode. Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to be digging into a topic that has sparked a lot of conversation online across all the creator communities and some of the marketing Slack channels. Instagram content showing up in Google search. Yep, Google is now indexing public Instagram posts, videos, and even Instagram Reels, and some people are calling it a for discoverability. Others are saying that it's old news. So what's really going on? Well, around July 10th, Instagram started pushing out a notification that some users saw, especially on professional accounts, stating that their posts would now be eligible for indexing by search engines like Google and Bing. And this triggered a mini panic in the Instagram community. A lot of people started asking, wait, are my reels going to show up on Google? Is my private content exposed? Do I need to opt out? So here we are. Let's clear this up. So according to Instagram's official help center, public posts and reels from professional accounts of users over 18 have been eligible for indexing by search engines since January 1st of 2020. So this means that if your account is, if you're over 18 and if it's a public account and it's a professional profile, well, then your posts have already been searchable, at least in most regions. So why have they suddenly just made this announcement and made the pop-up? Well, because Instagram is gradually rolling this out worldwide. Some countries or regions hadn't seen this in full indexing action yet. The notification is simply alerting users that, hey, now it's your turn. So this is where it gets interesting. Even though this isn't a brand new capability, it does mean that it's going to be a shift in how Instagram is positioning itself. So historically, Instagram's content has lived inside a bit of a walled garden. Discoverability happened within the app. If someone Googled your brand, they might find your profile, but not your specific carousel post or reel about, the summer capsule wardrobe ideas. Now, that post might show up directly in search results if it meets the criteria. That's a good thing if you're like, a fashion brand whose product photos may now rank in image search, or if you're a fitness creator whose workout reels might surface in health-related, search engine or search queries. If you're a travel influencer with destination content, now you could be found with traffic through search. So in short, your content doesn't have to rely solely on Instagram's algorithm anymore. It now has a chance to reach a wider web audience if it is optimized correctly. So let's clarify the rules here. What content is eligible, and if you want to opt out, how do you do that? So to be indexable by Google, you have to be over 18. It has to be a public account, and it has to be sent up as a professional account. Once all those boxes are checked, Google can crawl and index all of your public posts and reels, even if those were published before you turned 18. That's a big thing to pay attention to. So even before you turned 18, if you're not into that idea, you do have options. You can toggle off indexing in your account privacy settings. You can switch your account from professional to personal, or you can go fully private. But keep in mind, if you do delete your account or change settings, de-indexing isn't instant. So search engines work on their own timelines. Also, your bio, username, and your profile image might still appear in search results. So if you're really into privacy, take some time to review your settings and, most importantly, review the fine print. If you're a creator, an entrepreneur, or a small business owner, and you want the additional visibility, here is what you should do. This is where SEO and social start to overlap. You want to use keywords in captions. Google is now reading your post descriptions, so treat them like micro blog posts instead of Sunday vibes with hands up emoji. Try relaxing Sunday morning with maca tea and a good book in Denver. And most importantly, think about the alt text. Instagram allows you to write alternative text for images. Don't skip it. Use descriptive keyword-rich phrases that reflect what's going on in the photo and why it matters. Name your files before uploading them. This is an option, but it is smart. If you're uploading original photos or video clips, give the file a relevant name, like Denver Wedding Dress 2024.jpg instead of 1234, gibberish.jpg before it hits Instagram. Also, Google likes fresh, original content. Repurposing is fine, but prioritize quality and usefulness. Tutorials, tips, or informational posts have a better chance of ranking than your standard, outfit of the day with zero context. And last but not least, short form video, folks. Reels continue to perform. Now that they're showing up in search, even more reason to create short form content that informs or inspires. So, bottom line, if your content solves a problem, answers a question, or offers real value, it's got a shot at ranking. So, is this a new feature from Instagram, a game changer? Not really, but it is a reminder that your Instagram strategy should no longer live in isolation. The lines between search and social are going to continue to blur. And if you're not thinking about how your content shows up on Google, you're missing a big piece of the discoverability puzzle. So take a few minutes this week to review your account settings. Then start optimizing your captions, your bio, your content to do double duty. Performing well on Instagram and making you more visible on the world's biggest search engine, just do it. If you're wondering whether your Instagram strategy is optimized for search or if you want help creating content that performs well across all platforms, head on over to yournextstep.agency. Book a strategy session with me. If you found today's episode helpful, do me a favor, share it with a friend or a fellow creator who's still stuck in the algorithm bubble. Google indexing Instagram is not breaking news, but it is your reminder to build content that works beyond the feed. Until then, keep your marketing smart, strategic, and always on trend.